God knows what'll be in here. There might be mice. I think I'll tackle this area next. And this is where it all went wrong. So gardening has now turned into fabrication. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, it's a spring day, although it was a bit of a frost last night. I've been staring out these windows probably for the best part of 4 or 5 months now over winter, not venturing out the back too much. Unfortunately, the back garden missed a bit of a tidy up at the end of last season in autumn because we were away, and it never quite got tidied up. And if I don't do it now, we're about to go off to France again soon. By the time we come back, it'll be a right mess. So I'm going to spend the whole day in the garden trying to get it at least tidy, so when we come back from that trip, at least it's a place that we can go and enjoy the space for over the late spring and into the summer. So this is the patio area that I did. So I want to try and make this clear of all stuff, so when we come back we can enjoy the space in the summer. The only thing about a sea, but the always have to clear the roof because it's got like a green algae over it. So I need to get the hose on the roof there and brush all that off. That's always a bit of a mess. Some leaves have all blown up. This cupboard here came out of the garage when I did the garage. That's got to go in the shed at some point. And it's a matter of just tidying all the garden up. There's all the winter leaves. Small pots here, plants here. That's been growing for 2 years here. That's this plant here. So I need to repot that up. There's another one there that I managed to do. Everything needs cutting back and pruning. This all needs sweeping up. I'll have to get the jet washer, that'll be another day probably, out at some point. I've been using this as a saw bench, so that needs all staining before the summer. Jane will do that. And there's the shed area. God knows what'll be in here. There might be mice. We do lay traps. Oh no, they haven't gone off. That's good news. So that's the old shed rack that's got to come out and be replaced by the other one. But this shed's got to go at some stage. I need a new one in the next couple of years. It's all rotting at the bottom. So it just needs a general bit of love and attention. The grass missed its last cut. That was the biggest problem. So I shall get the fly mower out first. It's a bit wet at the moment. Hopefully that will dry. It's really just a few hours of care and attention will do it probably, hopefully. Better get going. Going to weed and feed the lawn now. And this is the same stuff, I think. It's got a moss killer in there as well. We get quite a bit of moss on the back here because it's shady parts of the day, especially as it gets close to the house. this area next. That's my next zone. This won't take long, it's just pots and a bit of weeding. We need to lay a patio here really. We've just got a temporary pallet as we come out the back.
This is where it all went wrong. First, I couldn't get it through the doorway, so then I dismantled it only to find it was too high.
So gardening has now turned into fabrication.
And so my day is delayed, but eventually a solution is found.
So managed to get to the point where I can repot these up. There's hardly got any soil in this one, has? He's survived.
I must admit I do find gardening very therapeutic, and managing to take cuttings is both rewarding as well as saving money, of course.
And this one. That one's barely taken. I think I'll just pot him up into the next size up. See if he survives. Encourage a bit of growth. Well, that's me done for the day. I have to say I'm absolutely shattered. It was going to be 2 hours, it's turned into 4. The shed put me back quite a bit trying to get that thing in. I wasn't going to do it today properly, but because I half got it in, I had to do some metal work. Anyway, that's done. Done to where I want it to get to. We used to have a green bin collection, but then the council decided to charge for it. Well, they were charging for it before, in fairness, because it was included in our council, and I know some areas they charge separately. They've decided to charge separately. They didn't reduce the council tax, of course, they just put a charge up. So frustratingly I decided that I will not order that service, which is about 50 quid a year I think it was, and because I'm a bit able, I can take it to the tip, which isn't too far away. That's the old shelving unit out of the shed that's got to be broken up and taken up the tip. So that's the garden. It's a lot neater than it was. The lawn's a lot better. I've fed and weed killed it as well. So I'm sure by the time we come from France that'll have all sprouted up. Lost a few plants through the winter, but that's all, most of them are done. This bottom area of patio needs all lifting and relaying. It's all the grouting's gone on it, so that's another on my list of projects, as is the back fence to do. I haven't really done this area. This all needs tidying up and wiping down, but the shed's a lot neater. There's the new cupboard. Chucked a lot of stuff our way, as you always do, collect up lots of things, but I've got a bit more shelving now.
Well, after 4 hours, does it look any different to when I started? I hope so.
And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed my window into garden life, I guess. And we'll see you in the next video.